Alright guys, what is going on? It's Adam and I am back with another video. Now in this video, I'm doing the top 5 rarest items in Call of Duty Mobile. And with that being said, I'm going to hop right into the number 5 spot. And I'm going to have to give it to the black and gold ASM-10 and HG-40 camos. Those camos were released pretty early on in the game. They might have been the first ever craze, I'm not sure actually. I'm pretty sure they released within the first week and a half. Like maybe the first crates. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't have that much knowledge of the first week because I started playing the second week it was out. The second week it was out, I started playing. So I remember the Pdw Royal Crimson, the black and gold ASM-10 and HG-40 being in the shop as crates and stuff. So with that being said, I'm gonna have to give it to the black and gold crate, the ASM-10 and the HG-40, because those guns are so rare. You rarely see anybody with them unless they opened up crates when the game first released, but nobody knew if the game was gonna be like a hit or anything, so they're pretty rare because who would spend money on them? You know, you don't know if those guns are good, which they're not that great, especially the HG-40. So those guns are gonna come in at the number 5 spot. Now for the number 4 spot, we have the Pdw Royal Crimson. And the reason I put this as the number 4 is because this was also one of the crates that was within the first week of Call of Duty Mobile releasing, the Pdw Royal Crimson. And I actually tried getting this camo, but guess what? I actually didn't. And that may be because the chances of getting it were lower or not. But this gun, I feel like, deserves the number 4 spot on this list. Now, before I get to the top 3 rarest items in Call of Duty Mobile, I want to give some honorable mentions to the Merc 1. Now, this Merc 1 is a pretty rare skin. I feel like it's a pretty rare skin. I haven't seen anybody with this skin. And the reason it didn't make the list is because its rarity is like a common, you know, it's a green rarity, and I just feel like the chances of getting it were higher in the crate. But other than that, I haven't seen anybody with it, so it definitely is a rare skin. And the second honorable mention we have is the Red Action BY-15 and the DLQ-33. And the reason I put these as an honorable mention is because lots of players actually ended up getting the DLQ-33, even though it was a 0.20% chance in the battle pass, and most people only got like around 40 crates if they had the premium battle pass. If they bought the battle pass, they could only get like around 40 crates without buying tiers. So you had like a 0.20% chance of getting it in 40 crates. Now think about that. That is an extremely low chance. And that is why it's deserving of an honorable mention, because those are some pretty rare camos, despite people having them. That's why they didn't make it into the top 5, simply because they were possible to get, and lots of people did get them. Now, alright guys, we are getting in to the top 3 rarest items in Call of Duty Mobile. And hitting that number 3 spot, you guys are probably going to be surprised. It's actually going to be the ASM-10. Oh my gosh, the ASM-10 Plasma is deserving of that number 3 spot because it is so rare. It's only people who are on for the 2 hours it released as a Black Friday bundle are the only ones who got it, because they ended up removing the offer, and that is unfortunate because nobody else got it unless the people who were up late that night. And the only reason I got it is because I was live streaming. If I wasn't live streaming, I would have probably been sleeping, working something. But I was actually live streaming at the time, so I ended up getting this camo. And it's definitely deserving of a top 3 spot, simply because it was only released for 2 hours. Alright, so you guys might disagree with me on this one, but I have to give the number 2 spot to the Prophet. The Prophet skin is insane, my guys. The Prophet skin is insane. I actually remember this skin being released right when Call of Duty Mobile came out, and I did not see lots of people get it. And the reason this beat the ASM 10 in terms of rank on this list is simply because I feel like the ASM 10 Plasma is going to be releasing soon as a like $14 offer or something, and the profit is probably not coming back out in a crate or offer or anything. And the only way you could have got the profit is in a crate, and that's why it's deserving of a #2 spot, because it is so rare to have this skin unless you actually bought crates when the game first released. And I also found something else interesting. So for the normal profit skin, the Merc 1 was in that crate as well. And then they added the high voltage profit skin, and the Merc 5 was in that crate. So that is definitely kind of cool how they have the profit and a Merc 1, and then the high voltage profit, and then the Merc 5. And honestly, Merc 5 is my favorite skin, hands down. Now, deserving of the top 1 spot. It was tough between the top 3 on this list, I'm not gonna lie. But deserving of that top 1 spot, I gotta give it to this unknown skin. And I'm not gonna lie, the skin low-key looks like Soap. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he looks like Soap. I mean, I thought he was Soap for a little bit, but then I was like, you know what? I've never seen that skin before, and it just, I don't know. I don't know if you guys know who this character is in Call of Duty. Let me know, because this is definitely the rarest thing I've seen in the game. I've only seen one ever person have this skin. So with all that being said, those are my top 5 rarest items, camo skins, whatever you want to call it, in Call of Duty Mobile, and those are my honorable mentions. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.